The World Golf Championships Cadillac Championship is one of the biggest golf tournaments in all the world all year, and it's about to hit South Florida. Here's Andres Gaviria to tell you what you need to know about it. Andres, my friend, thank you so much for coming on to the show. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm doing well.
You must be very excited getting in golf tournament mode.
We are in golf tournament mode for the past 6 months, my friend.
Okay. So then after this one is over, what do you have, like a week or two to go on vacation, and then you slowly start thinking about next year?
I wish I could say that we have, but no, it's the other way around. The best time for us to sell the tournament is during the tournament.
Okay.
So we have a lot of prospects that come, and then we have to follow up, making sure that people renew their contracts and that we are top of mind in order for us to continue. So at the end of the day, it's a 12-month job.
Well, it's a huge event in South Florida. I mean, I've been. It's incredible. It's so much fun. It's coming up pretty soon, March 5th through the 8th. Tell us about this year's edition of it and why it's going to be such a great tournament.
Well, thanks. We continue to evolve the tournament. First of all, we have pledged $2.5 million to United Way. So the United Way of South Florida is going to become the charitable partner of the event with the First Tee of Broward and the First Tee of Miami. To continue those supports for those foundations which are close and dear to the tour. But that is what is new about it. We're going to have the participation of the United Way to help us with volunteers and, of course, to open doors for us here in South Florida.
And for people who may not know that much about golf, but want to understand how big of a tournament this is one of the biggest tournaments in the world all year. The reason being?
You're absolutely right. The reason being is there is a World Golf Championship. There's 4 of them, and we're fortunate in South Florida to have 1 of them. And we have the participation of the top 50 players in the world. The good thing for the audience, for the TV audience, and for those who enjoy golf, is that there is no cut. So we're going to have the ability to see the top 50 play for 4 consecutive days. So it's very exciting for golf and for everybody here in South Florida.
Golf and tennis are different sports than football and baseball and basketball. The etiquette's different. And I'm always curious to ask lovers of both of those sports, what do you make of being quiet when someone is hitting the ball and like the sort of different level of respect on a golf course? I mean, do you think, like if someone were to talk while someone was in a backswing, I mean, does it really make that big of a difference?
To be honest with you, it should not make a difference because a player should be already concentrated on know what she's doing. And even if somebody's talking, there might be a roar on the green behind them that he cannot control, right. And he's making the shot.
Yeah.
However, it's part of the etiquette of the game. It's part of the courtesy and the unwritten rules of sportsmanship that you're going to allow the player to concentrate and make the shot.
And it's all part of what makes the game great. You know, each of these sports has their own little nuances. So, look, the diehard golf fans are coming to this tournament. This
Correct.
is the tournament to come to. Great. But let's talk to people who maybe are not diehard golf fans who want to come. So what are some things that you think someone new to golf might really enjoy by coming to the tournament?
That is the perfect question for me and for the audience.
I'm glad I asked.
What we're trying to do is to make sure that the tournament becomes part of the social calendar of Miami. Understanding that we have the top 50 in the world, I don't have to invite really that core fan because he's coming to the event. But in order for us to grow the event, in order for us to make sure that we have more people coming, we have done a whole series of events surrounding the event in order for us to bring those guys. So being Miami, we're all about fashion, we're all about food, we're all about music, and we have put all those components together in order for us to entice more people to come to the tournament and enjoy the entire week.
So you mentioned food.
Correct.
So there's a big, really cool food announcement, right? That's going to make this tournament different than it was a year ago.
We, regarding food, have a couple of things. First, we will continue to have the trucks or food trucks, which are now popular everywhere, to participate in the tournament. The thing is that this year we're going to move them into the golf course, which is a new thing for us. It's a new thing for the tournament, so people are going to be able to enjoy them. The trucks go through a special selection process. We go through the food bloggers, not us. Basically, the people in South Florida select who the trucks are to be, and those are the guys that we contact, and we are glad that they accept our invitation to participate in the tournament.
Not to ask a dumb question, but the Masters does not have food trucks on their golf course, do they?
Well, we're talking about two different tournaments. One is very traditional, and we are trying to push the envelope with our tournament.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Our tournament is the first tournament on the PGA that has lounges. We have the Grey Goose Lounge, we have the Moët Chandon Lounge. We offer bottle services, very much South Florida,
right.
Which is something that is not available to many tournaments here. We also have a lounge. We have an Escalade lounge or a club on the 16th green, in which we also offer great food, and we anchored also with bottle service with a Grey Goose bar and a DJ of all things.
It's just so Miami. So Miami, so South Florida. And there's a featured concert performer this year, is that right?
Yes, as part of the enhancement of the tournament to get to those who are not the core golfers, we have done a partnership with AEG Live, and we're happy, and we announced a couple weeks back that we're going to have Carlos Santana. It's going to be our feature band, Santana, but we also have complemented that with Los Amigos Invisibles and Gente de Zona, and a couple of disc jockeys. So we're going to have music. The last spot on Saturday, that's Saturday the 7th. So the first spot drops around 6:30, and the music starts at 7 all the way until past midnight.
How cool. And there's a fashion component, Dolce & Gabbana?
We have a fashion component that's going to be on Thursday the 5th. And we're going to have a fashion extravaganza, a fashion experience, in which is going to be also hosted by Ivanka Trump. She's going to MC the event. We're going to have DJ Irie provide the entertainment from the Miami Heat. Some of the money is going to benefit his foundation and, of course, the United Way.
And the most important question is, who's going to win the tournament?
The best player in the world that week.
Okay, fair enough. But give us a couple of names, or are you not allowed? Would you rather not? But
Well, I mean, as tournament director, I'm very happy that I can that I have the best 50 in attendance.
Right.
I mean, as a tournament director, that's a dream. That's a dream. I'm living the dream because I am not a PGA Tour lifer. I mean, I've been at the job for about a year, and being a good amateur player as I was in Latin America, for me this is a great thing to be part of, and I get to see the top 50 in the world.
I was just looking for some gambling insight. That's all. I was just looking for an advantage. But
I understand, but we at the tour we have nothing to do with gambling, unfortunately.
Nothing to do with gambling. Nothing to do with it. All right, March 5th through the 8th. Give me tell me exactly where it is and how people can get tickets and where do they go online and all that good stuff.
Thank you. It's March 5th through the 8th for the tournament. It's open March 4th, which is a Wednesday. It's open to the public for the practice round. Tickets are available on www.cadillacchampionship.com or on Ticketmaster. And we want everybody to participate and enjoy the week of the tournament.
It's going to be a great one. It always is. And it's good to see you, Andre.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me, guys.
You got it.